Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I just got out of the shower because we are about to get ready. We have an overnight, a long haul flight. We are flying from Mexico all the way to Canada. We're going to Toronto for our summer vacation, so yay, we're so excited. But I thought I would do a video and show you what is in the kids' carry-on bags, what I pack, how I do it. We're a little bit lucky this time, and in some ways there's definitely pros and cons to having an overnight flight. The pro is definitely that the kids are gonna probably sleep the majority of the time and not really need too much to occupy them. So that's a good thing. But then they can also get a little bit grumpy because we have to make an exchange and things like that, like change planes, and we have a stopover for a couple of hours late in the evening in Mexico City. So that's not really that great with young kids. However, I've flown with them a bunch of times since infancy, all the way up. And this is generally how I pack their carry-on bags. So I'm gonna show you right now what they have in their carry-ons for this flight. All right, well, we'll start out with Londyn. Londyn's got a little carry-on suitcase here, a little Minnie Mouse one. Now, one thing I've established from the very beginning, like since she was 2, pretty much, is you can have these cute little fun carry-ons, but you have to lug them around the airport yourself. And she does. So if they want to bring their carry-on, they have to wheel it around. And they do. I mean, most kids find it fun anyways. So let's see what's inside. Hers is ready to go. The only thing that's not in here that will sit on top or somehow in here is her iPad. So for me, the iPads are a must because this gives hours and hours of entertainment if need be. I download some movies from iTunes to make sure that I have movies on iTunes on here for them. Because we might not have internet up in the air depending on the plane, and she can play games and watch movies and all that good stuff. So iPad is a definite must. Then going with that are her little earphones. So she's got some cute little earphones, and that is for her to either use with the iPad or the little TVs that they have on board. Then we have a nice comfy hoodie. The one I have packed here for her is just a mint green Gap one with sparkly Gap, but I pack this because it's cozy, it's comfy, it's nice, and sometimes it can get chilly on the plane. We're also landing very early in the morning in Toronto, so it might still be a little bit chilly in the morning. Then I just throw in here an extra change of clothes, very comfortable casual clothes. This is just a plain purple t-shirt and some black leggings. So I try to pick something that's comfy, easy, and really lightweight because it's got to go in her bag. So she's got that. Then her little princess bag in here, I can show you. This is mostly for when we arrive. Benji's chilling out over there, getting ready for his big flight. But this is mostly for Benji. This is mostly in here for if we stop, well, because we have a changeover, or in the morning if we need to freshen up after sleeping on the plane. Londyn has her little hair ties and hair brushes and stuff in here, so we can kind of pull it together quickly if need be. Then in this Ziploc baggie here, I have markers, pencil crayons, pencil sharpeners, crayons, because I mean, you know what your child likes best activities wise, but Londyn is definitely, she loves to draw pictures, she loves to color, so this will keep her entertained not only on the plane but also while we're away on vacation over the summer. So she's got a big bag of those. Then there's this activity jumbo coloring book that she can do. It has activities and coloring. And then for her also, we also include a little this Crayola block of plain paper because she likes to draw pictures. She actually likes to draw more so than color, and I just put one of her little stencil pages in there too to not carry too much. The last thing in here is a nice warm fleecy blanket so that she can get nice and comfy and hopefully sleep on the plane. Now, going there, we have an overnight flight. So a lot of this stuff isn't going to get used. Like, I highly doubt she's going to color, but it could happen. But this carry-on bag will stay the exact same. I will repack it exactly the same for the trip home, which is a daytime flight, and then this stuff is definitely going to get more use on that flight. But those are just kind of the essentials that that I put in there. You know, if your child is not a colorer, then you might want to put in like a couple of Barbies or Polly Pockets or whatever it is they're into. But that is Londyn's bag ready to go. And she is 5 years old, almost 6, and that's what she has in her carry-on. Now, for Benji, I have a bit of a different situation. Benji's 3, he's almost 4. He turns 4 this month. He has also a little mini suitcase. It's a little car suitcase, and he loves this, so we have this. But right now, Benji is going through a phase where he will not go anywhere without his shark backpack, like to the point where I seriously need to clean this. I wanted to throw it in the wash, but I just didn't have time. So he wants to wear his backpack, but this is just a little backpack. There's not a ton of room, and although I probably could make it work, I can't fit a blanket in there and stuff like that. So Benji's going to be bringing 2 carry-on items, which is not recommended. I would not recommend it, even though I'm doing it, and it's not ideal. You know, if you can get away with just something this size, that would be great, or just the carry-on, but not both. But little stubborn over there will be wanting to bring this. So this is how I've done it. In his little roll on carry-on, if we unzip it, we have, I have a bag here with pull-ups to put him, I'm going to put a pull-up probably on the plane overnight. I have some cream here because Benji's been getting a little bit of irritation. He wasn't feeling that well not that long ago, and so his bowel movements were not that great. I mean, that's a lot of information. Anyways, he got a little irritated, so I've got some cream just in case, and then I have a little travel pack of wipes, which will serve for both Benji and Londyn if, you know, they have sticky spills or whatever. So even if you don't have kids that maybe need pull-ups or whatever, I would still throw a pack of wipes either in your carry-on or theirs. They're always really good to have. I also generally like to wipe them down, like wipe down their trays and stuff like that. But I have anti-bac wipes in my carry-on for that. But anyways, there's one Ziploc bag. Then in here, I have an extra t-shirt. For Benji, I don't have a full outfit. I just brought an extra t-shirt. I mean, this is brand new. It still has a tag on it. But just in case, because sometimes he likes to bite the top of his t-shirts. I don't know why. Or if it just gets a little bit wet or a drink spills on it, then he can still have a t-shirt. But then he's a little bit younger. And so instead of a full change of clothes for him, I just brought a pair of really comfy pajamas. So I love these pajamas, these little emoji pajamas. So I can always put him in these, you know, because we change flights and we leave Mexico at 1 in the morning. So I have no problem putting him on the plane in pajamas at 1 in the morning. And it's comfy and he's comfortable, and that's the most important thing. Then he also has a really big, nice, fluffy blanket in here for on the plane in case, well, not in case, for when he does get comfy and goes to sleep. There's another t-shirt in here, but I think Benji put that in there. That's not supposed to be in there. I think one will suffice. And he has a Finding Dory coloring book that just comes with a few crayons in here in case he wants to do some activities. Again, I don't think that's going to happen on the flight over, but I'll leave this in here for... So for his little backpack here, there's a little front pouch, which I don't have anything in it because he likes to carry this on his back. I can always put things in here if I want to, but I'm trying to keep it pretty light for him, and this is just stuff that he'll access all the time. I mean, this is a great backpack in general. It's one of the skip hop backpacks, and I do love it. But there's a pouch on this side here that can be for a drink, although traveling, you know, you can't really carry drinks through security, so not really going to be used either. But inside the main big pouch is where Benji has his little goodies. So he has his little rocket ship. He loves rocket ships, and there's a little guy in there, and he loves to play with this, so this is definitely coming on the plane. Then I have a bag here full of little toys, Finding Dory toys, and Mr. Potato Head, and I just keep it all in the Ziploc bag, and he can take little things out when and if he wants to. And the last thing that he has in here right now are his headphones, so that he can watch TV or play on his iPad. And then the only thing that's missing that's going to go in here is his little iPad mini. He has a little blue iPad. Well, it's not blue. The case is blue, but he has a little iPad mini that fits in here perfectly. And so that's kind of the carry-on bag that he'll access the most. This is the one he cares about. That's the one he's packing. So that's it. That's what I'm bringing for the kids' carry-on. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I will see you next time.
Mommy?